If you haven't figured it out yet, Christmas is coming. Get into the theme. I've had to do it. I can't believe they're making me do this, by the way. And I can't think of anything more festive than a Christmas pudding, so I've merged that with a self-saucing pudding to create a mega self-saucing Christmas pudding. So hot. Shouldn't be wearing a jumper in summer. Time to get serious. I'm already sweating and a bit hot in the kitchen. So, first of all, we're going to make the Cheats brandy ice cream, which goes with the self-saucing pudding. So for that, we're not going to be using an ice cream churner or anything. We're going to be using a stand mixer, or you can just use some hand beaters as well. We're just going in with some thickened cream, condensed milk, and vanilla. We're just going to be whisking that until it's nice and thick. Okay, so that's thickened up nicely, so just add the brandy and just whisk that slowly to combine it. Okay, so that's nice and thick. So just get any freezer-proof container and pour that mixture in. And so because we've whipped up that cream, we've kind of negated the step to churn the ice cream, so we'll get a really nice smooth ice cream without needing a churner at all. So we'll freeze that for about 5 hours, or best still overnight, and that way we can scoop it and put it straight on top of the pudding. So the actual pudding has all the signatures of Christmas flavors. So to start that off, we're just going to go in with some self-raising flour, some chopped pecans, ground ginger, some mixed spice, and some nutmeg. 2 eggs, some milk, and then I've soaked some mixed fruit in brandy. So we're just going to tipple it in with the excess brandy as well, some melted butter, and some brown sugar, and just give that all a good stir together. So we can just get our baking dish and just pour that mixture in. As a topping, we've got some brown sugar and corn flour, which I'm just gonna mix together. And so we're using brown sugar instead of caster sugar here, just to give kind of that Christmassy toffee flavor to the pudding. And then lastly, I've got some boiling hot water and maple syrup, so we'll just combine. And this is where the magic happens in a self-saucing pudding. Combine those two, and I'm going to use the back of my spoon just to break the fall of the liquid and pour that all over. So it may look like it's drowning now, but what's going to happen is all that liquid's going to go underneath the pudding and create all that beautiful sauce. So I'm going to get this into the oven for about 20 minutes at 180, and we're going to have a beautiful crust and some sauce underneath as well. And here it is. The kitchen smells of fragrant Christmas spices, and this pudding is ready to be devoured. Last thing I'm going to do is top it with some cinnamon and icing sugar. And there it is, our Christmas self-saucing pudding. We've got that Cheats brandy ice cream, which you just scoop on top just before you serve it. All I want for Christmas is pudding, and in particular, this pudding. So for this recipe and more, head to delicious.com.au. Merry Christmas!